Well, Nueces County is about to begin the design phase of the retention pond at Magee Beach Park in Port Aransas. The improvements are expected to turn that area into a premier birding site. Because of Hurricane Harvey 3 years ago now, the retention pond was silted in. Also, nearby wetlands along with the drainage ditch and boardwalk were heavily damaged. So the county is looking to restore those areas to their original condition and make other improvements as well. Those ideas include new trails, kiosks, bird blinds, and more vegetation.
It's going to be a birding mecca equivalent to Paradise Pond, if not on a grander scale. It's going to bridge the programs that we have with UTMSI and the NER, and it's ultimately going to tie in to the expansion project we're doing at Horace Caldwell Pier, making that an educational outreach platform. So there are a lot of different dots that we're connecting here.
And so far, Nueces County Commissioners have agreed to use some $63,000 in federal grant money to fund the engineering and design work. The hope is to have this project done by the end of the year.